waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. 'Cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time because I'm always hurt, but I want to throw them dimes. This is my time. Oh, man. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. This is TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We ain't gonna be long tonight. Just a little quick hitter. Just a little quick hitter. We finna have some fun tonight. We got 200 people in the building. We ain't even got 100 likes yet. Tighten up. Tighten up. Adam Sadowski gifted 1 TDPHINSTALK membership. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I loved it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Was gifted a membership by Adam Sadowski. Ronnie, Adam gifted you a membership, homie. That's what's up, man. Man, we got subs, members showing other people love, giving them memberships, man. That's what's up. I love it, man. Y'all hit that like button. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Shout out to all the mod squad. Man, I appreciate y'all. And shout out to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. Y'all, please hit the like button on your way in the building. We're trying to get to 25,000. We're less than 200 to go, about 185. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now, because they tell me all day, every day, nobody listens to you. Nobody wants to listen to your show. They have no idea. But anyway, listen, got a little apple cider going, you know. Got to sip slow, make me think it's something else. All right. Here we go. TD in prime time Thursday night, baby. We prime time. We got the prime time slot, man. It's Lou. What up, Lou? I see you, killer. What's going on, homie? What's up, man? Listen, let's get this started, okay? Let's go ahead and dive in. The title of the video: Tua Tagovailoa gets hit with a stray bullet from Tyreek Hill. Friendly fire. Mike McDaniel. We're going to talk about it, okay? All right, so first and foremost, let's make sure we get this straight up off rip. Tyreek's tweet had nothing to do with Tua. But it did. He didn't intend it to Tua, but it did. It did. I just don't understand. Like, what I'm about to say is I'm about to contradict myself before a reason. In 2 points. The first point is, Tyreek, you can't be doing that, man. You can't be tweeting availability is the best ability is availability. Don't let them fool y'all. We know you wouldn't talk about Tua in this situation, but you can't do that because it relates to Tua. And the second point is, we done got to a point to where players need to be careful about what they tweet because it could relate to their quarterback. Excuse me. It's crazy. People can't even have freedom of speech without Tua coming up now. And I'm going to be honest, rightfully so. For those who don't know what I'm talking about right now, Tyreek went on Twitter and he tweeted, the best ability is availability. Don't let them fool y'all. Of course, Twitter world goes crazy, and you know I add to that craziness. But to put it into context, you got to look at his tweet right before that. Basically, there was a clip of him catching the ball, ducking and dodging, and getting to the ground real fast so he didn't get hit. And in that previous tweet, he said, if you're a small receiver, when you catch that ball, get down to the ground and put your head down because they're going to try to take your head off, which is true. And then his next tweet, the best ability is availability, because if they take your head off, you ain't going to be available. He was just making a general small wide receiver comment. But you can't Tyreek, you can't be putting no tweets out here talking about best ability is availability. Don't let them lie to y'all when you know our quarterback is the biggest person our quarterback is always missing in action when you need him most. And the best ability is availability. And at the end of the day, our quarterback doesn't have the best ability. That's what you're basically saying. You're throwing shots at the quarterback and you don't even know it. That's what we done come to, y'all. Players throwing shots at the quarterback and they don't even realize it. Zero intent, but the bullet landed anyway. The bullet landed anyway. Somebody said, cut Tyreek immediately. Hey, I hear you. Thou shalt not hold Tua accountable. I hear you. But it's sad, man, because there's too many real realities. But we want to, real Dolphin fans, because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to start saying real Dolphin fans more often because I'm only talking to y'all, the real ones. Real Dolphin fans, ain't it getting sad? Ain't it getting sad that even the truth is real fragile for the simple fact that Tyreek meant nothing by it with Tua? But regardless if you meant anything by it, your statement was fact, and he applies. He applies. Our quarterback can't stay healthy. Now, I'm one of the few people that's like, screw the health. I still ain't sold with the play. Everybody around here, if he's a top 5 quarterback, if healthy, what y'all been drinking? Making any kind of comments. It's crazy to me. Sky is the limit said, keep telling the truth. 100, fins up, keep grinding. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, homie. Love you for that. But yeah, man. I ain't even one of them people that's around here crying about Tua's injuries. I'm still on the play. And Lou, you might be right. Lou said Tyreek knew what he was doing by saying that. TD, we all know. Well, it went by fast. I couldn't read it all. Let me get my mouse to work here. Well, some of us know. LOL. Yeah. I ain't gonna knock that. But I ain't gonna, I'm trying to behave these days. I ain't trying to make assumptions. It's just crazy to me that this is what we've come to. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But that brings me to another note. Mike McDaniel. Gosh, man. Mike McDaniel. Boy, you talking about a new green head coach? I'm nervous for Mike McDaniel now, y'all, after his interview he just had. And we about to talk about that, man. DF Forever with the donation. He said, hey, TD, come to give channel respect. Hope family good, healthy. As a Bills fan, I have so much respect for what you do. Peace. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks for the respect and thanks for the love and thanks for the donation, homie. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that, man. Mike McDaniel, boy, oh boy, I'm nervous for him myself. This man goes on an interview, do all of this raving about Tua, and after one, meeting session, he knew, and then he couldn't even say it without stuttering. I mean, after that, I knew that, Tua was the best quarterback that I've seen for our system. Couldn't even get it out straight. Didn't know if he should be going that far or not. But he did. He also goes on to say, screw the O-line. Tua need weapons. Tua ain't going to be nothing without weapons, pretty much. That's what I heard, ladies and gentlemen. Screw that O-line. If he ain't got no weapons, Tua ain't going to be nothing. I need people that's going to cover for his weaknesses. I need people who going to get wide open for him because he ain't the type of quarterback that's going to make up for the rest. Tua need weapons. Screw that O-line. That's what I heard. Did y'all hear that or am I tripping? Maybe not in them exact words, but that was my translation. Screw this O-line. Tua need weapons. I need guys that can get wide open. I need guys that can get all the separation in the world. Terry said, you hear what you want to hear, TD. Yeah, I agree. But what I'm asking you, Terry, is that not what you got out of it? I asked y'all what y'all got out of it. I ain't trying to be what I got out of it ain't got to be right. That's why I asked y'all what y'all got out of what he said. Screw that O-line. Tua need weapons. He can get all the protection in the world, but he ain't that kind of thrower. We need to get people who going to get wide open. Let that sink in. Screw the O-line. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh. That's just what I heard. You may have heard something different. I am so interested to hear what y'all heard. Q said I'm being a drama queen right now. Q, everything I do doesn't fit for what you like. But Q, I asked the question, Q, why you can't answer the question. I told you what I heard. What did you hear, Q? All y'all want to be critical of what I heard. Why don't y'all tell us what you heard? My point exactly. Because you heard the same thing, but right now you're scrambling to think, okay, how can I word it to make what I heard different? You heard exactly what I heard. We need to get Tua weapons. Screw that O-line. Without weapons that can get the ultimate separation for him, he ain't nothing. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. We need to make his job the easiest in the NFL. Easiest. Nah, don't tell me I'm tripping. Tell me what you heard him say first. Then you tell me I'm tripping. But none of y'all want to say what y'all heard. That's what I heard. Yeah, I know you heard he was a great quarterback, but hopefully you listened to the part on what would make him a great quarterback. Screw that O-line. Yeah, gold mine. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Mike McDaniel, boy, you talk about somebody selling somebody. Bro, the problem with Mike McDaniel is he tries too hard. He tries too hard. He out here using words like gold mine with Tua. Tua is a gold mine. We sitting on a gold mine. Do you know that mine been mined 100 years ago and ain't producing no more gold? At what point are they going to understand that? Just so you know, it's still a gold mine. It's crazy to me, man. TD, they keep using that top 10 in statistics. He didn't even play the full season. When he plays the full season, that's when you can use those statistics. Yeah. Time will tell, man. Time always does tell. I never seen a team put so much energy into a player. If they believe he was this gold mine, why not sing him to an extension? Wouldn't it be cheaper? Exactly. You see Herbert and Burrow out here starting their negotiations for their extension. Tua out here starting his 5th year. That he getting his 5th-year option picked up. See what Burrow and Herbert and them going to do. They going to get that extension worked out, and it's going to automatically be a part of it. Ain't no questions over there. Gonna give him his 6-year deal now if he a gold mine. If it's a gold mine, you gotta lock him down now for the long haul. They ain't having that discussion, are they? See, that's why I could be one of these reporters. I'd have been sitting there looking at Mike McDaniel lie to me in my face. Oh, you think he's a gold mine? So, are you all gonna be giving him a long-term extension this offseason? Well, I think that, you take these things one step at a time and you evaluate year by nah, he a gold mine. But when I heard Mike McDaniel say everything that he said, all I could do is think about one person. And I'm about to ask y'all, who is that person? Because if y'all mind ain't where my mind is, it probably ain't, but I like to see. When this man said everything he said, I could only think about one person in this organization. There was only one person that came to mind in the Dolphins organization. Put it in the comment section. You know who I'm talking about. TD, what happened with the 2 membership? Expired already? Expect us. Nah, I'm inside, baby. I just infiltrated them. Thank you. Jose know what time it is. Chizo know what time it is. Q know what time it is. Dylan know what time. Oh, y'all are making me proud. All y'all know what time it is. As soon as Mike McDaniel said everything he said, all I could do is think about that snake, that shrewd operator. He gets away again. He has another scapegoat. Chris Grier got another out, and McDaniel just giving it to him. I'm like, man, I ain't never seen somebody position themselves and survive the way Chris Grier survived, man. You gotta commend this man. I'm telling y'all, the thing I admire most about Chris Grier is that man know how to survive. This man got Mike McDaniel in a press conference owning everything. Chris Grier like, hey, I'm just getting them what they want, homie. Don't look at me. Oh, man. I'm telling you no lie. I'm just listening to the press conference, and I'm like, McDaniel, no. You owning it all. Like, Grier ain't getting no culpability after this. And then he went as far as to say everybody in the building wanted an O-line, and he trumped it. Oh, Grier is... At least we officially know if all of this fails in the next 2 years, McDaniel is out of there, and Grier is looking for another coach. God dog. This man is genius. I told y'all 100 times. I actually like Chris Grier. I just think in this one situation, he letting his pride get in the way. I got to take a little bit of that back now. Never underestimate Chris Grier's ability to survive. I don't care what go wrong. Nobody can say Chris Grier from this point. Yeah, but look at the picks and all that. It don't matter. It don't matter now. Nobody can say it now. Everything is on Mike McDaniel now, good or bad. If it turns out good, Tua the dude, we go to Super Bowls, McDaniel is the new best coach in the NFL, the new up-and-coming superstar coach. If it all fails, he's going in the dirt. You cannot bring up Grier at this point. I couldn't believe it. Mike McDaniel took it all on the chin. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Fifth year said, congrats, Dolphins worst run organization in the NFL. I still can't believe it. And let's back up for a second. Let's still no. See, now I gotta redirect my energy because I'm actually a Mike McDaniel fan, but I'm sorry. He asked to be held accountable for everything, so it's time to give him his due. Shame on him. Shame on him trying to sell to us why these young fellas still need more time. If they needed more time, why you traded Hunter Long? Why Jared Dokes ain't on the roster? Where's Larnell Coleman? If they needed more time, where are all these other young guys? If they deserve more time in the system, where are all those other young guys that you should be developing? Hunter Long a bum and Dokes undrafted. Dokes ain't undrafted, first of all. Know your stuff, Javi. Dokes was drafted in the 7th round. Hunter Long, you can call him a bum. Eichenberg is a bum. Austin Jackson been a bum. That's the point I'm making. You want to give them more time. What about the other ones? Liam not a bum? Then what is he? Then what is he? Y'all gotta stop this mess, man. Y'all have to stop this mess. You either good or you ain't. Y'all gotta stop this mess. Stop holding out hope for people until they prove otherwise. You a bum until proven otherwise. Try hard. I ain't gonna lie. That made me laugh instantly. Try hard said Liam is a gold mine. Oh my God. Good one, Nate. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. That is a good one. Oh, that was a good one. Exactly. Tua is a bum till he proves he was worth the 5th overall pick. He went we spent on him. I agree. Y'all don't understand, man. I can't wait for this season to begin. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna be so fun. And listen, I've already trained myself to not care. I expect us to win a Super Bowl this year. If we do that, I'm ready for it. I'm excited. But I've also prepared myself that if we win 6 games, I ain't gonna be shocked. I want that Super Bowl, but if we win Super Bowl 6 games, I ain't gonna be shocked. I'm gonna do what I always do. Tua go out there, he ball out. I'm gonna be singing his praises post game and saying that's what I'm talking about. He go out there look like trash. I'm gonna be getting all in him. Pause. I'm gonna be dogging him as he deserves. And y'all gonna come around. Oh, just last week you were high on him. Just last week he played good. Yeah, Richard, if we win 6 games. If we win 14, I'm ready either way. I'm ready either way. What's the difference? TD, all you do is dog the team. There you have it. All they've given us is a reason to dog them. If all I've done is dog the team, tell me what they have done in the last few years, because 3 years ago I wasn't like this. I'm like this now. And I can care less about the people. Oh, I used to watch TD, but then he showed his true colors. No, I showed what's right. The Miami Dolphins' true colors. So if I'm always dogging the team, tell me what they've done in the last 3 years that's not worthy of being dogged. Tell me where I'm off. Tell me where I shouldn't have dogged them because they did this or that. It looked like me dogging the team the last 3 years has been justified, rightfully so. Every preseason when people say, man, why can't you just be positive? What if we do great this year? What if we win 13 games? Why can't you just, no, I'm going to tell you what I think we're going to do. And then when we end up doing it, you still don't see the light. I have been spot on for 3 years. But yet some of y'all still want to be critical. I am telling you why I'm critical. At least I have logical reasons. And the logical reason that I'm still critical is because they didn't change their biggest issue last year. Do you know what their biggest issue was last year? Come on, Dolphin scholars or my haters. Tell us in the comment section, what was the Miami Dolphins' biggest issue last year? Because that issue still exists today. And they didn't fix it. What was the biggest issue last year? It wasn't a single player. It wasn't a single unit. There was a glaring issue that the Miami Dolphins had last year. And you want to know what that issue was? The issue was real simple. We had too many things that we hoped would happen right. That was the issue. Every team has things that they hope happens right. A great team, they got 6 or 7 things they're hoping holds up. The Miami Dolphins, I did a show last year and I told you 20 things that we got to hope holds up. 20! There's levels to this. Every team needs certain things to hold up. But we always go in with more than anybody else, and it's unrealistic. If you got 20 things that need to hold up, if 10 of them hold up, it's success, but it still ends in failure because you had too many to begin with. You needed Tua to play great at a consistent basis. That didn't even happen. He gave you spurts. You needed Tua to stay healthy. That didn't happen. You needed freaking Liam Eichenberg to take the next step. That didn't happen. You needed Austin Jackson to take the next step. That didn't happen. You needed Teron Armstead to play a full season and healthy. That didn't happen. You needed Mike Gesicki to play at franchise tag level. That didn't happen. You needed, what was on my list? You needed Tyreek and Waddle to stay healthy. One of the few things that actually happened, even though Waddle labored an injury all year, but they stayed healthy. We already 1 out of 7. We already 1 out of 7 on what we needed to happen. You needed Xavier Howard to stay healthy. Guess what? He was laboring a growing. I didn't even put Byron on the stay health on the 20 list. He was out. You needed our linebackers to have the best year. It didn't happen. You needed Mike McDaniel as a young coach to not make game time decisions. Inconsistent. Which is funny to me. I think his season overall was just fine, but when he made the mistakes and we lost, people flipped on Mike McDaniel in a heartbeat. I went through 20 things we needed to happen, and less than 10 of them happened. And that is the biggest issue with the Miami Dolphins. And now this year, you're going to have things on the list like you need Jalen Ramsey to stay healthy. You need Jalen Ramsey to get back to his prime because he wasn't in it last year. Also on the list last year, you need Xavier Howard to continue to play at a high level. We all still scratching our head on the Pro Bowl nod. So, yeah, I'm always dogging the team. This team always give you something to dog. But tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I be wrong. When you say you're dogging the team or you're dogging this player right now, tell me where I be wrong. That's the point. Tell me where I be wrong. At what point do we get to where we a society of wanting to hear the truth so we can understand what we fighting for, what we want to be better? You're wrong for not praising Tua. I do praise Tua. That's uno. Expect us. I love my quarterback. He better than Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. If that ain't love. TD, you aren't a Dolphins fan. Tell me why I just got pics of you having a Cowboys account. Well, are you serious? They must have photoshopped me. How is that possible? How is that possible? Are you sure that was me? Maybe you're mistaken, bro. I think you might be mistaken. Are you sure? Y'all funny, man. So funny. Let's see here. Ooh, get that off of my screen. I don't know where they went. I used to have them up here, but I was finna show you just now. But I got TD Cowboys talk. I got TD Chiefs talk. I got TD Bucks talk. TD Eagles talk. I have it's like 9 of them if I'm not mistaken. But it was me. I was just teasing you just now. I got like 9 of them. 9 different ones. This is my TD Fins talk, the only one that's actually I don't have Bills talk. That's later down the road. This is the only one that's actual active because this is the team I love and the team that I always represent. The other channels are me trying to build a sports network. I know I get tired of explaining this to some of the simple people. But TD want to do bigger and better things. I'm trying to be the great value version of Stephen A. Smith. He a Knicks fan, but he'll talk Lakers all day. Skip Bayless, a Cowboys fan, but he'll talk all teams. That's all. Trying to build a sports network. But in today's world, having ambition means you're not a real fan, meaning you're not genuine. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It doesn't mind me. I'm not really bothered when people say this stuff about me, but the part that does bother me, I really do get bothered by basic minds, simplistic minds, people that don't even respect others people's grind, trying to do something bigger and better. Like if I heard one of y'all was trying to build a sports network one channel at a time, I'd be like, man, that's innovative. That's big thinking there. But some of these people so basic in the head, like they like you in that and then they always say I'm trying to flaunt when I talk about money. First of all, I ain't got no money. I got 6 kids. I got money, but I ain't got no I ain't no millionaire. I'm raising kids. But that's why I talk to people. I'd be like, that's a broke mentality. Oh, you got TV Cowboys talk. Doggone right. That channel might make me 10 grand a month next year. If I got it rolling. Who knows? People think it's a joke, and I'm just like, thanks for the advertisement. Like the most simplistic brains out here. Like you don't see somebody trying to go after something bigger than themselves, and y'all think it's a troll. You'd be better off. Hey, how can I invest? How can I get involved? You never know what happened. You might look up 15 years from now and TD Sports Talk is being purchased from Warner Media or Disney or whatever for what 700 million or something. You never know. Never know. But whatever I build, I'm trying to get like 5 billion because I need to be able to go up to Stephen Ross or whoever the owner and be like, come on, man. Just let me get the majority share. You trying to sell for 7? I only got 5. At least give me 70%. Cause as soon as I get that, oh boy, I'm telling y'all, your boy TD ever get in them billions, I'm trying to make moves to a. I'm telling you, I put it all on the Dolphins. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Walk right up in the building. Where Grier? Where Grier? Hey, Miss Tony. Nice to meet you. Congratulations on your purchase. Thank you. Now get your bag and get out my building, man. Get out my building. Security. Oh my God. And Tua's still here. Oh man. Walking through the hall. Tua's still here. Man, you know what? I'm finna go across the street, give me some Jamaican patties. We're gonna go to this Jamaican spot over here across from the stadium, give me some Jamaican patties. When I get back, if he ain't cut, I wouldn't cut to him. I'll just bring him in the office and be like, listen, man. I want to put you on the practice squad. I wouldn't do that to the man. I give him his chance. I get him his old line and everything, man. But no, man, I'm telling you, man. But like I said, man, people, you ain't a real fan. You got other channels. Y'all need to stop. I'm not even active on those channels. And the few videos you see on those channels are really me trying to understand the manpower of what it will take to run the channel and what my staffing would need to look like. But I am about to just launch on TD Sports Talk. We're going to get that one going full time. And once I get the capital, I'll be hiring analysts to take care of those other channels. It's just right now, I want to have reserve capital and stuff before I actually make the big moves and hire people, because I don't want to be hiring nobody and saying, hey, this month you're hired, next month I got to let you go, or whatever. So I want to have a year worth of reserves started out for each channel. TD, I hear ESPN made some cuts. Those guys that got cut are in worse shape than you, bro. I mean, I don't know why they should be saving their cash. They get them ESPN checks. I can't imagine them making pennies. They got to be making something. We can't even QB sneak with Tua. But yeah, man, like I said, Mike McDaniel, he gonna own it all. It is what it is. This year, I'm just waiting. I can't wait for this year to start. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as excited as many people are. I'm not as excited as a lot of people are. Like, first of all, we understand that injuries do happen, right? But if you go down the roster, top to bottom, just look at your injured players. Just look at the people that's always injured. And they're always injured. Austin Jackson, Liam Eichenberg, Teron Armstead. Not to mention, what if Connor or Hunt get hurt for the first time? You know, T Rich in the building. He said, what Reek say? Tyreek went on Twitter and said, the best ability is availability. Don't let them lie to y'all. But he was technically talking about a different post right before that, when he told receivers, if you're a small receiver, when you catch that ball, get down, because they trying to take your head off. The best ability is availability. Don't let them lie to y'all. He was really talking to small receivers, but of course you can't say that without thinking about Tua too. So, it became his own, it became a thing of his own. And I'm gonna push it. But anyway, but yeah, it wasn't nothing big. Nah, Tyreek a Tua hater. Yeah, hey, I guess all of his teammates starting to turn on him, bro. I don't know. All I know is Tua's a gold mine. That's all I know. All right. But yeah, man, this O-line is injury prone. So this is what we're asking. Like here's what people need to understand. In order for us to win a Super Bowl this year or do something successful, watch how crazy this sounds. Let me where my ticker at. Man, I need a pen, and I just I just put them in that cup in the living room. Anyway, let me tell you everything that needs to happen. Mike McDaniel has to be a better coach this year. He was a good coach last year, but he got to be a better coach this year. Learn from the mistakes he made and all the chances that he was taking last year. When it worked, it worked. When it didn't work, it didn't work. We praised him when it worked, and we dogged him when it didn't. And it's funny how that happened, because remember in the regular season at the beginning, I was like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all could be happy all you want that it worked, but McDaniel tripping. 4th and 6, and you going forward at the 30 of your own territory? That's stupid. I know it worked, but then whenever it don't work later in the season, y'all gonna be mad. Oh, TD, you just hating. Didn't it happen later in the season on 4th and 7 or some crap like that? He went forward and didn't get it, then had that stupid look on his face like, oh, crap. Do y'all remember that? When we went forward and it didn't work? I told y'all some of this stuff ain't smart. He gambling. He gambling, and we saw moments in the season. So he got to be a better coach in his decision making in that regard. 4th and 7, didn't get it. Yeah. So that's one thing, right? We need these position coaches to develop talent, something we never did. That's another thing. That's 2. We need Tua to stay healthy this year and play 17 games. That's 3. We need Tua to play at a high level on a consistent basis. That's 4. We need Liam Eichenberg to stay healthy. That's 5. We need Liam Eichenberg to play better football and improve. That's 6. We need Austin Jackson to stay healthy. That's 7. We need Austin Jackson to play better football. That's 8. We need Teron Armstead to stay healthy. That's 9. We need to find our tight end room, just shock us. Somebody step up. We don't know who that's going to be. That's 10. We need our running backs to play better and be more consistent. And that ain't even all their fault. It ties into the O-line. That's 11. We need our running backs to stay healthy. That's 12 and 13, because Bolshard and Wilson got hurt. We need a wide receiver number 3 to step up. Who that's going to be? I don't know, because we got rid of the one that we thought it should have been. That's 14. Let me get off of offense. That was just offense. That was just offense, ladies and gentlemen. Man, you missed me with that Braxton Berrios stuff, okay? Please. High hopes, always. Anyway, that's 14 on offense alone. Let's go to defense. We need Xavier Howard to stay healthy. That's 15. We need Xavier Howard to get back to playing great football. That's 16. We need Jalen Ramsey to stay healthy. 17. We need him to get back to playing Jalen Ramsey football. That's 18. We need him to stay healthy. 19. Plus all them other corners. We just going to make them 1. 20. Because they all hurt. Great pickup in Long, but we need him to stay healthy. 21. Ogbah's back from injury. He was a bum before he got hurt this year. 9 games of no productivity. He need to play better after getting that contract, number 22. He got to stay healthy, number 23. Jalen Phillips got to take that next step, ladies and gentlemen. He got to have a Christian Wilkins leap this year. He cannot be known as the guy who's putting pressure but just missing every time. 23. Jerome Baker's got a guaranteed contract. We're going to need him to play at a very high level with Long. 24. We need somebody else to step up on this defense at the linebacking core with that unit. 25. I'm going to try to stop right there. Oh, Chubb. 26. I ain't even got to mention it. 26. 26. Oh, Jason Sanders. Got dog. 27. Yeah, he definitely in there. Oh, y'all bringing more up. Y'all so negative. Tell me all 27 of those things aren't a concern. Tell me all 27 of those things aren't legitimate areas of concern because of the history. Please tell me all 27 of them ain't a concern. And talking about you always trashing the team. I ain't trashing the team. I'm calling it what it is. We got 27 situations on this team that we hope turn out the right way. Now, if you just do common sense math, we already know all 27 are not going to work in cahoots, are not going to turn out to happen. We already know that. So when you ask me, why am I not optimistic? Look at the roster we have. Look at it. A whole bunch of concerns. Do you know that we got a hint? You know what? Let's start talking about the guarantees. Since we want to be positive, let's do this the right way. Let's count our guarantees. Let's count our guarantees. Tyreek Hill. I'm done. No, I got more. I just thought that was funny. Tyreek Hill, 1. I'm going to say Connor, 2. Hunt, 3. No tight ends, no running backs. Quarterback situation crazy. No other receiver. We done with the offense, 3. Defense. Christian Wilkins, number 4. Zeeler, 5. I'm going to find me 10. I think it's important for me to find 10. Van Ginkel, 6 for his value, where he is. I'm going to give Fangio 1. That's 7. Javon Holland is 8. I don't know why y'all keep including Phillips. Y'all need to stop making him more than what he is. He ain't until he is, and he ain't yet. No, Melvin Ingram don't get included in that. He either there or he ain't. You don't notice that, though. Waddle, let me tell you something. I ain't including Waddle. Waddle got some areas of improvement. It's just we don't want to speak on him because of how much he actually does. Okay, we'll include him. 9. Waddle, 9. Don't play with me about no Landon Roberts. Brandon Jones might even get his position taken. We ain't going there. We already said Hunt. Howard and Ramsey, no. We done already put them on the opposite list, and you know why. Waddle isn't a guarantee. I know, but we'll give him. We'll say Waddle. At least he produces enough to where even his flaws, he produces enough. So we add Waddle. Already added Van Ginkel. So Van Ginkel is better than Phillips. No, Van Ginkel ain't better than Phillips. But once again, Van Ginkel being a backup, he does exactly what he needs to do. He's not a concern as a backup. But Phillips as a starter, we need him to take that Christian Wilkins leap this year. Call it what it is. And the punter, number 10. The punter. The punter is 10. I got the 10. Gotcha. I got the 10. I got the 10. That's a good thing. That's about as far as I can go. second year in the same system. Nah, I don't give credit for that because I feel like teams have figured out the system at the end of the season. So I'm worried about us going into the season with the same system and realizing, crap, we need to make even bigger adjustments. They really did figure it out. I'm worried about that too. I should have put that on the other list. 27. Already said Connor. Already added him. Trust me, we only got the 10 on the positives, the guarantees. At least we think they are. 28, is that what it is? Maybe I miscount. 28 hopes and 10 positives. So this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't gonna bore y'all too much longer, but this is my point. This is the concern I have for our team. We're hoping 28 things happen right. We already know all 28 won't happen, but then you start asking yourself, how many of them do need to happen so you have a successful season? At least about 18 of them. At least about 18 of them need to happen. Zeeler is a positive. I said him. He was in the 10. He was in the 10. What all we care about is the fact that C007 said the offense should be better with the year of experience. We hope so. I know one thing, if it regresses, like, why do we think that that's not a possibility either, that it could actually start going downhill? Why do people think the last 6 games wasn't an indication of a league that is starting to figure it out as well? Why do we think that? Okay, but if it improves, then Mike McDaniel gets credit. No, oh, absolutely. If the offense improves even better, yeah, there's nothing but credit need to be had. But again, even if it improves better, are all these things going to happen around it? It improves better, but Tua get hurt, so it don't matter. It improves better, but Armstead get hurt, and then we got issues, or whatever out of that list of 28. We think it improves better, but now we stalling again because major injuries here or there. Of course, you want to be optimistic about it, They forget about the last 6 games. Let's say 5. Or 6, yeah. It is. No, you can turn the heater on if you need it. TD, you want a Chiefs roster? What aspect of it? You know what I want? I want to be able to develop young players. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't want us to have to spend money all the time to hide the fact that we can't develop young players. Number 3, why is it that we can't get any free agents or big signings that don't have a injury history? Those are the things that I want to address on this team. I would have gotten a starting caliber left guard and right tackle before I would have brought in Jalen Ramsey. But the sad thing is we can get Jalen Ramsey and we still could get a left guard and a right tackle. But Mike McDaniel said, screw that. Matter of fact, I want another weapon for Tua. Scout him in the draft. We might even go get another weapon for separation. I told y'all the only way Tua will be successful in this league is if you recreate Alabama. And for a second there, I thought we was on our way there. And the sad part is we could still get there. Go get the linemen, screw the money, screw the draft picks, go get the linemen, go get 2 linemen, and go get a real running back. And everything else you could deal with. Everything else you could deal with. I'm not hiding this from y'all. I think we can win a Super Bowl too if you just go all out. That's what I believe. Bro, we have a full off season to go over film study, bro. Matter of fact, shocking you say that. We're going to start that type of stuff on April 1st. We got a full off season to be going over film study of these players that we brought in. Full off season. I'm talking about we're going to watch full games of some of these guys. We're going to look at Jalen Ramsey's year last year. We're going to look at Long's year. We got a full season. Full off season. April, May, and June. July 2, because they don't start cranking up into the end for training camp. We got plenty time. We got a lot to do. I also got the quarterback tiers coming up. I think Grier is scared to be great. No, C007. We can't put nothing on Grier now. It ain't on Grier. Mike McDaniel came out in that interview and he just said it's all on him. He said, screw that O-line. I want weapons for Tua and nothing but it. We'll develop the young guys, give them some time to grow, but screw that O-line. And he said not a single person agreed with him in the building to where he had to put a presentation together to show them how to see it out of his own eyes. Screw that O-line. So Grier just surviving out here. Grier was probably smiling from ear to ear when he heard that. Yeah, Mike, own it, Mike. If this goes south, that's you, not me. I'm just getting him what he needs. I disagree with Mike when he said that. Yeah, T-Rich. I'm like, dang, Mike going all out. Do he realize he's saying this on like everybody finna hear this? Boy, you talk about somebody who's about to have to own it all. It might work. They say he the genius, McGenius. Time will tell. Time will tell. Mike got Tua concussed. Why are you putting that on Mike, man? TD, we need a panel. You know, we're going to do a few of those this summer. I got a big collab coming up. I got a big collaboration coming up. Y'all should like it. I got a big collab coming up, man. On the channel real soon. What many will call the three musketeers. 3 musketeers, the big dogs in the community, I guess. It's coming soon. TD, that's embarrassing, bro. Tua the only QB that needs his college success recreated. Bengals don't need to recreate LSU for Burrow. Shaking my head. I don't know about that. You know, the Bengals are doing everything to put around Burrow. I think they doing a lot, and that's my issue in Miami. The Bengals, they sparing no expense trying to every chance they get make sure Burrow got what he needs. So that's the only issue I got with Miami. I don't believe in Tua, but I also know we ain't doing all we can to try and make him the best version of himself either. Whether that's going to be enough or not. But still, I'm one of those people, whether I believe in you or not, or like you or not, Create an environment of no excuse. Give them everything. Because you give them everything, there's no excuse. Now, don't get me wrong. I judge quarterbacks when you don't have everything, but this is the world we live in now. So give them everything. And the biggest area is the O-line, man. A guy like Tua, who's one of the most cringeworthy players when it comes to him getting hit, you got to protect him. You got to. I judge QBs when you do have everything. Well, I mean, that's a good way of looking at it too, because I've seen some QBs with everything look like trash. TD sleeping on McDaniel's commitment to Tua. No, I'm not. If it ain't clear now that he committed to him, I am 100% convinced now of what I thought to begin with. But now I know it ain't just Chris Grier. Mike McDaniel was only hired because of Tua. And if Tua succeed, Mike McDaniel good. If Tua fail, he got to go down in the shit with him. Mike McDaniel's job is dependent on Tua's success. When they hired him, it was under the assumption that he can make Tua a top quarterback in the NFL. So Mike McDaniel is going to do any and everything to make that happen. This is why we out on all the better options. This is why they don't even want to pursue the better options. All this fake due diligence, they ain't even trying to entertain a better option because people's jobs are tied to Tua succeeding. And if he doesn't, all of them got to go. That's why he got hired, because he was one of the individuals that said he can make it work with Tua. There was no coach that was going to be coming in this building that was going to say, I need a new quarterback. Any resemblance of that in the interview, no, that ain't the guy. So I am not questioning one bit of Mike McDaniel's loyalty and belief in Tua Tagovailoa because he has to. His career is on the line. His career is on the line. Anywho, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I'm about to get out of here, watch a little movie with the wifey. TD admitted you want Tua to fail. Watch him ball out this year. I want Tua to fail. I mean, my honest to God's take is I don't want Tua to fail. I want Tua to be the best version of himself that leads us to a Super Bowl. And I hope I watch him ball out this year. The thing is, a lot of y'all want me to want him to fail because I'm very critical of him, because I don't believe in his long term. And since I don't believe in his long term, a lot of y'all believe that I just want to be right about his long term. I want to be wrong about Tua's long term. I truly want to be wrong about Tua's long term, my opinion of his long term. And I don't expect you to believe that. But again, I made this promise. I ain't giving no quarterback nothing. Ever since the Josh Rosen, Tannehill debacles, no, you prove it, then I will praise you. Until then, you ain't finna have me sitting up here defending you when it ain't even worth it. That's right. I am a Dolphinier. Tua, go ball out and change the narrative. Until then, good luck. Check out Mind Cage with the White TD. Mind Cage. I'll remember it. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I will see y'all soon. I feel like this is going to be one of the longest off seasons, but y'all already know I always get us through. And then next, we doing that stream. Can y'all believe we in training camp? We got through the off season. It's coming, y'all. I'm going to help us through. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up. Peace. I'm out.